Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 64th annual presentation of the Miami Herald El Nuevo Herald Silver Night Awards.
For the past 6 decades, the Silver Night Awards have been a mark of excellence and testimony to character for high school seniors in South Florida. These coveted awards recognize the young achievers who have demonstrated extraordinary academics, superior leadership skills, and above all else, commitment to the community.
But in the very beginning, there wasn't this component of community service. And so with citizenship, it was community service in a very general sense. And then after a few years, that component was then made part of all the other categories. And that's how the public service portion of every category actually came about to be.
The first Silver Knights were awarded in 1959 when the publisher of the Miami Herald, John S. Knight, decided to highlight the year's best and brightest high school graduates. And even today, that tradition remains strong, with an even bigger emphasis on community engagement.
One of the easiest things to see is that a program that Jack Knight started was exactly about engagement and community. What can be more engaging than high school students who not only are achieving academically, not only excel in the classroom, but also truly excel at engagement in community.
And the type of individuals that is recognized by the Silver Knight Awards program, you see them in this community. You see them in key positions in this community and throughout the nation.
I think the Silver Knight Awards helps shine a light on young leaders in the community who are making a difference. I think it continues to do that today.
Silver Knight Award winners, honorable mentions, and nominees all have one particular trait in common. They see a need for change and act on it. These leaders have made a difference in their community, and they carry that out with the same drive and passion throughout their careers.
I was inspired by John F. Kennedy and his words about here on earth, God's work must truly be our own. That sense of commitment, of use each day to do the best you can and to serve others, that serves as the basis for what inspired me to get involved in high school.
This is like a special privilege for you. For the rest of your life, you need to remember this, that is your responsibility to look forward to help others. That's what I believe in.
The program has grown and evolved over the past 6 decades, but just like it did in 1959, the Silver Knight Awards recognizes those individuals who make an impressive and everlasting mark on the community around them.
I felt so inspired. I was blown away by the level of commitment that the other nominees showed. Just hearing about their projects, hearing about all the things that were happening in the community that I wish I could have learned more about even before, and now even after.
I tell our students, we tell our students that they're change makers, and that's really what it's about, is really being driven to serve. And when students are passionate about something, it comes from a personal place, and that's the root of what Silver Knight is.
With almost 1,500 Silver Knight winners to date, the program and the legacy of community involvement that it was founded upon continues to grow. And for that, we applaud you. Nominees, honorable mentions, and Silver Knight winners alike, we recognize your commitment, commend your courage, and thank you for your service.
I just want to say thank you for being you. Thank you for showing us as coordinators and as teachers and as adults that there is change and it's coming. And we welcome it and we welcome you. And congratulations to every single one of you. You have made strong feats, and we know and that you will do great things.
Always look around, look at your surroundings, see what is needed. What can I do has to be the question that will follow you all the days of your life. What can I do? Who can I help? What can I be part of?
That saying, everyone's a winner, these are all winners. No matter who wins or gets the honorable mention, every one of these kids is going to do something great in their life, and that gives you a lot of hope and optimism.
The Silver Knights, Miami Herald, and El Nuevo Herald salute you and we look forward to seeing what great things you will accomplish next. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, Silver Knights.
Congratulations, Silver Knights.
Congratulations, Silver Knights.
Silver Knights, I give you the greatest congratulations. Congratulations, success, happiness.
Congratulations, Silver Knights.
Congratulations, Silver Knight Award. I'm proud of you. Don't forget your moment. Continue for the rest of your life and responsibility to the community. Congratulations, Silver Knight.
Please welcome General Manager of the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, Bob McFarlane, and Executive Editor for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, Monica Richardson.
Good evening, Miami. Welcome to the 2022 Silver Knight Awards, and thank you for being here tonight at the James L. Knight Center. This is our first year back at home at the James L. Knight Center since 2019. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight for this very special and memorable night.
Look at this crowd, a real who's who of the class of 22. For Bob and I, this is our first time at this podium, and he is named General Manager of the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald in December 2021. And I joined the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald as Executive Editor in January 2021. Now, I did speak and present at last year's ceremony, but that was virtual and live streamed. Tonight, we are here in person and live and in color to celebrate you. But before we begin tonight's celebration, we want to pause for a moment of silence to pay our respects to the families and victims of the heartbreaking deadly shooting this week at a Texas elementary school. Please bow your heads. Thank you. Our prayers are with those families in this time of tragedy. And now we will move on with this evening's program. We are all so very grateful to be here. Bob?
A few things have changed since we were here in this very auditorium in 3 years, right? Needless to say, there was a global pandemic that changed the way we have all lived our lives for the past 2 years. We've watched you, rooted for you, and been amazed by you. Amazed at your resilience and tenacity to power on in your high school years to where you are today.
Yes, Bob. Now let's talk about some of those changes. How some of those changes have come from the very people that were once upon a time sitting in the same seats you're in tonight. A little name you may be familiar with, Jeff Bezos, founder and former CEO of Amazon, and also 1982 Silver Knight in Science from Miami Palmetto Senior High School. In July 2021, Bezos and 3 crewmates made their maiden flight of Blue Origin's New Shepard launch vehicle and reached the edges of space.
Let's also talk about Dr. Vivek H. Murthy, class of 1994 graduate, also from Miami Palmetto Senior High School, who was named the Silver Knight in General Scholarship. Dr. Murthy was actually at this very podium at the 2019 Silver Knight Award ceremony, speaking to the nominees and ultimate winners that night. At the time, he was a former U.S. Surgeon General serving under the Obama administration. Since then, Dr. Murthy co-chaired President Biden's COVID-19 Advisory Board from November 2020 to January 2021 and was named as the U.S. Surgeon General in March 2021.
Now, we cannot talk about the Silver Knight alumni changemakers that have been mentioned in the news without naming and celebrating the 1988, the year I graduated from high school, Silver Knight in Drama, also from Miami Palmetto Senior High School. After graduating, this Silver Knight went on to study government at Harvard University and graduated magna cum laude and then graduated cum laude with her Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School. I won't go too deep into the many accolades of her career, but on April 7, 2022, the United States Senate confirmed Ketanji Brown Jackson into the United States Supreme Court. Judge Brown Jackson will be sworn in and become an Associate Justice this summer.
Nominees, there is no limit for you. As you turn your tassel and begin your post-high school journeys, there is no stopping you from going into space, being the operational head of the U.S. Public Service Commission Corps, being confirmed to the Supreme Court, or living out the very dreams you can grasp with your hands. Having gotten this achievement puts you right on track for success and accomplishment.
You're here today, but what helped you get here? Who helped you get here? Like many things in life, you could not have done this alone. You had the support you needed, be it the tutor you needed to be able to pass the hard math lesson that wasn't clicking, a family member who drove you from practice to practice every time you needed a ride, a coach who was so much more than just a coach on the field, a classmate that made sure you knew what you were doing and that it was benefiting your greater good. Remember every person, every lesson, and every moment that has molded you into the person you are today and are still growing into.
For me, it was my high school principal who challenged me to step outside my comfort zone and make a difference in the world.
For me, it was my father who made me practice public speaking in the bathroom mirror. I vividly remember reciting parts of the Declaration of Independence, looking into the mirror at myself. There was also my favorite aunt who had me convinced that I could do anything and be anything I wanted to do and be. And there was also my high school journalism instructor who taught me a tough lesson on how you don't always get the things you want or even deserve, but you can't let that stand in your way of your dreams and aspirations. The three of them also taught me the most valuable lesson of all, to never let anyone or anything steal my joy.
Thank you for sharing that, Monica. Now, at the beginning of the month, we celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week. 1 week. When these educators give 10 months out of the year to teach, care for, and inspire the youth of our nation. Come on. It is, however, fitting that it is celebrated in May, when you're in that final stretch before the school year is over. Finals, fourth quarter, acceptance letters, prom season. All of these are moments that your educators share with you and hope that what they've given you for the last year has helped propel you for the next step.
So with that, let's give a hand to those teachers now. Nominees, if you can, spot your teachers, your principals, and a big part of the reason that you're here, your Silver Knight school coordinators, and give them a wave, an applause, a wink, anything to show your appreciation for their undying support, their endless help, and their life-changing lessons.
Just as great teachers are an essential resource for education, so are college scholarships. As you may know, one of the most important aspects of the Silver Knight Awards is the scholarship program. In 2017, an endowment was created and funded by a generous $1.5 million donation by Mike B. Fernandez and was immediately matched by the Knight Foundation. Since then, we have established a Silver Knight Endowment Fund, which raises money specifically for scholarships awarded to our Silver Knights and honorable mentions. The growth of this endowment will allow the program to continue funding scholarships for our winners.
To this end, we ask the Silver Knight community and South Florida at large to be a part of this important and worthy cause, which is administered by the Herald Charities Incorporated and the Miami Foundation. Please spread the word about the Scholarship Fund and support it by visiting miamiherald.com/Silver Knight. Together, we can help our brightest and most compassionate high school seniors make their dreams a reality for the next 60-plus years.
Before we get started with naming our award recipients tonight, I think it's important we recognize some of our very important guests in the audience tonight. The families. Hello, parents and family. I know you're all very proud of your children and nominees here tonight. Thank you so much for the support, encouragement, and love you give your kids, and the example you set for them. Parents and loved ones, please stand.
And now, please join me in welcoming some special guests from Miami-Dade County Public Schools and Broward County Public Schools. Tonight, we are joined by School Board member Lucia Baez-Gayer from Miami-Dade County Public Schools from District 3, and School Board member Marie Tere Rojas from Miami-Dade County Public Schools from District 6. Thank you for being a part of this special night. We must also recognize the work and commitment of this year's judges, as well as past Silver Night winners and alumni who are joining us tonight. You reviewed all of our nominee applications, heard their stories directly from them at their interviews, and then made the difficult decision of who would receive tonight's highest honors. We appreciate your commitment to the program. Please stand so we can also thank you.
Of course, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors because without them, the program would not be possible. Please help me thank American Airlines, Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, Florida Blue, Florida International University, Florida Power and Light, the Knight Foundation, the Children's Trust, and the Orange Bowl Committee for their generous and continued support of our deserving students. And nominees, the ice packs you see on your seats are courtesy of Baptist Health. So thank you for that. Let's all give our sponsors a hand.
And finally, I got chills on this one, Bob. Finally, the reason we are here tonight, the 661 Silver Knight nominees from Broward and Miami-Dade counties. Your academic achievements, leadership skills, and commitment to making South Florida a better place to live is having brought us together tonight. We are so excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you with great pride the Broward and Miami-Dade County Senior Class of 2022. Silver Knight nominees, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. This class has got a little spirit in it.
Now, I'm sure everyone is excited to begin recognizing our honorable mentions and Silver Knights. But before we start, I just want to say how proud we at the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald are of every nominee sitting here tonight. The accomplishments you've made and the academic success you've achieved are beyond exceptional. They have made each and every one of you a winner, and we hope that you cherish the memory of this special moment for the rest of your lives. Thank you so much, and enjoy the evening.
We know how much hard work, dedication, and passion it takes to get here. You should all be extremely proud of all of your accomplishments. The wonderful work you have done is truly impressive. We couldn't be happier to share this occasion with you. Something you should all know, our social media team will be watching and liking your posts tonight that are tagged #MHSilverKnight or #SilverSelfie. Y'all get that? All right. So please be sure to share and tag your best pictures, your posts, and your tweets.
And for all your friends and family who aren't in the auditorium tonight, text them right now and tell them to watch us live on the Miami Herald's homepage and YouTube, as we'll be streaming the entire ceremony. And you'll be able to go back and watch the whole ceremony on our homepage as soon as it's over. Now please join me in thanking our supporting sponsor for the Silver Knight Awards, the Knight Foundation. They have been supporting this program from its inception, and the Silver Knights would not be possible without their partnership and their commitment to local education.
While he could not make it tonight, he did send us a message to share with the nominees and audience tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Director for the Miami Knight Foundation, Raul Mayos.
Congratulations to all the Silver Knight nominees, to your families and friends, and to all those who have been part of your journey thus far. At Knight Foundation, we believe informed and engaged communities are essential for a healthy democracy. It's why we support programs like the Silver Knight Awards that elevate and acknowledge servant leadership that builds more prosperous, participatory, and equitable communities. I have two asks of you tonight. The first is to remain relentless. While the challenges of today may seem insurmountable, I assure you they are absolutely solvable if we bring creativity, if we bring commitment to one another, if we bring compassion and empathy. Be relentless in all those attributes, and you will find success. The second ask, remain hopeful. There is nothing that moves and inspires folks more than the belief that a better tomorrow is on the horizon. Again, it may seem dark, it may seem challenging to climb the hill, but your leadership, your hope-filled leadership, is essential to move us forward as a community and as a country. Congratulations once again. We're all incredibly proud of you and incredibly optimistic for what you will do in the years ahead. Be well.
Thank you, Raul and the Knight Foundation. We'd now like to thank supporting sponsors Florida Blue, who have been continuous partners of the Silver Knight Awards for as long as you all have been in school. We have a message from Florida Blue that they've asked us to read to the audience.
On behalf of Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield, congratulations to all the winners and finalists of this prestigious award. What an honor it is to recognize outstanding students who have not only maintained good grades, but have also applied their special knowledge and talents to contribute significantly to their schools and our community. As a mission-driven company, Florida Blue strives to offer an affordable, high-quality healthcare network focused on making positive impacts for our community, just like these students. As a proud and longtime sponsor of the Miami Herald Silver Knight Awards, we can't wait to see what this impressive group of students will do in the next chapter of their lives. Thank you for making our community a better place to call home.
Thank you, Monica, and thank you, Florida Blue. Let's keep things going with our sponsors. Please join me in recognizing and thanking American Airlines. Because of American Airlines, all 30 of our Silver Knights who will be named later this evening will receive 25,000 American Advantage miles, about the equivalent of one domestic round trip.
And tonight, joining us from American Airlines, please welcome Virginia Sanchez, Regional Director for Government Affairs, and honestly, the reason why our Silver Knights are going home with their American Advantage miles. Virginia?
Good evening. I'm so thrilled to be here this evening. On behalf of the 12,500 American Airlines employees here who live and work in South Florida, it is an honor to join you tonight at the 64th presentation of the Silver Knight Awards. We are proud to be here, recognizing this remarkable group of young men and women. All of you who are nominated tonight are role models, leaders in your communities, and a testament to what we can accomplish when we work hard and let our dreams take flight. Just like the Silver Knight nominees from the past 6 decades, your work in our community makes a tangible difference by improving the quality of life for others. You have already left a lasting mark here for so many, and your commitment to service, along with your dedication to achieving academic excellence, is something to be very proud of. The South Florida community has always been very important for American Airlines. As Miami's hometown airline, as we like to be called, we currently offer more than 350 flights to over 140 destinations from Miami, connecting South Florida to the rest of the world. We are very proud to have been involved in the program since 1999, and we hope to continue to be involved for many more years to come. So we are very happy to be part of this wonderful celebration here this evening. All of you are here are winners, and like it was mentioned before, you will receive a $25,000 mile certificate for you to fly anywhere you want in the United States on behalf of American Airlines. We hope this will help you in accomplishing some of your many goals as you look forward to the future. Each and one of you today is a remarkable human being. We wish you all the best in all your future endeavors and congratulate you already in your wonderful accomplishments. You should be very proud, as we are, of all of you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Virginia and American Airlines. Now let's name some award recipients. Audience, what do you think? We will call the honorable mentions by category. When you hear your name called, please come up to the stage to receive your award from our presenters and take a group photo. We will not reveal the name of the Silver Knight in any category until the end of the program. We want to keep you in suspense. So remember, any nominee who does not receive an honorable mention could be our Silver Knight.
To present your awards, let's invite Virginia Sanchez, again, from American Airlines, to step to center stage. And joining us tonight to hand the awards for our honorable mentions, please welcome the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald's Operations and Special Projects Manager, Juliana Echevarrio. The honorable mention recipients in art are in Broward County, from North Broward Preparatory School, Roxania Cavan. I'm going to apologize now if I get someone's name wrong. Please forgive me. I'm going to try my best. From Dillard High School, Jennifer Turner. And from Coral Glades High School, Zachary Tenyuk.
In Miami-Dade County, from Mater Academy, Michelle Russo. Design and Architecture, Senior High School, Caroline Berthen. And from Ransom Everglades High School, Leah Thorpe.
The honorable mention recipients in athletics are, in Broward County, from Pinecrest High School, LaRae Jones. From Hollywood Hills High School, Jonathan Wansimiku. And from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Noah Katzman.
In Miami-Dade County, from Miami Country Day, Davis Lubetsky. From Miami Southridge Senior High School, Martavius Lyons. And from Miami Palmetto Senior High, Michaela Ash. Congratulations. Congratulations once again.
The honorable mention recipients in business are, in Broward County, from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Richard Spino. From American Heritage, Madison Rocker. And from Cypress Bay High School, Amanda Hernandez.
In Miami-Dade County, from Miami Art Studio, 6 through 12 at Zelda Glazer, Stephen Ferrero. From School for Advanced Studies, Kendall Campus, Nicole Torres. And from Ransom Everglades School, Katerina Ortega. Congratulations, business category honorable mentions.
The honorable mention recipients in digital and interactive media are, in Broward County, from Nova High School, Kai McFarlane. From Cardinal Gibbons High School, Amanda Jones. And from Coral Glades High School, Shania DeWash.
In Miami-Dade County, from Terra Environmental Research Institute, Nicole Ruiz. From Christopher Columbus High School, Andrew Falcone. And from Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart, Emma Bihari. Congratulations.
The honorable mention recipients in drama are, in Broward County, from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Dakota Dejard. From American Heritage, Ethan Shelvason. And from North Broward Preparatory School, Skylar Vignette.
In Miami-Dade County, from Terra Environmental Research Institute, Stephanie Serrato. From Miami Palmetto Senior High School, Rachel Greidinger. And from Christopher Columbus High School, Kevin Cordero. Congratulations, honorable mentions, and thank you, Virginia and Juliana.
To everyone in the room, be sure to post your selfies, pictures, and videos from tonight on your socials and either tag at Miami Herald, at El Nuevo Herald, or use the official hashtags, hashtag MHSilverNight and hashtag SilverSelfie. Our social media team is engaging you with all of our posts. Now, please join me in thanking our supporting sponsor and general scholarship category sponsor for Miami-Dade County, the Children's Trust. The Children's Trust has been supporting this program since 2018, and we could not thank them enough.
It is my pleasure to welcome the Children's Trust Chief Public Policy and Community Engagement Officer, Natalia Zaya.
Thank you so much. What an honor it is to be here representing the Children's Trust on behalf of Board Chairman Kenneth Hoffman, the Trust's Board of Directors, and our President and CEO, James Hodge. Now, this is a program that's especially close to Mr. Hodge's heart. He spent more than 2 decades in Miami-Dade County Public Schools as an educator, principal, and assistant superintendent. He and all of us at the Trust are pleased to sponsor these prestigious awards for a 5th year. The Silver Knight Awards are a preview, really, of what so many of you are going to do in your lives. When I look around the room, I see brilliance, I see excellence, and above all, I see heart. You are the leaders that will make our community and our nation a better version of itself, more prosperous, more sustainable, and most importantly, safer for the generations who follow you. You are the leaders that can make the older generations wonder, why didn't we do that? You are the leaders that my 2 young kids are going to look up to their entire lives. So thank you to the students, and thank you to your families. Thank you for all you have done when no one was watching, when you weren't receiving these awards and accolades. And above all, thank you for all that you will do. Congratulations on this incredible honor.
Thank you, Natalia and the Children's Trust. We'd now like to recognize Florida Power and Light, our supporting sponsor of this year's Silver Knight Awards. FPL has been a longtime sponsor and supporter of the program, and we thank them for their partnership and their commitment to our growing and evolving community. Please join me in welcoming Baldwin English, External Affairs Manager for an FP&L.
Good evening. At Florida Power and Light, the best investment we can make is in the education of our future. We deliver energy, but rely on innovative employees to leverage technologies that get cleaner every day. Our success today and in the future rests on the young, bright minds that are in this very room tonight. On behalf of FPL's 10,000 employees, I congratulate each and every one of you on your educational and extracurricular successes. I'm excited to see what you will do to make Miami, the state of Florida, and this world a better place for generations to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Baldwin, and thank you, FPL, for your continuous support of the Silver Knight Awards program. Now, should we get back to handing out some awards? It is time to present the next round of honorable mention recipients. Now remember, there are 3 honorable mentions per category in both Broward County and Miami-Dade County. So there will be a total of 6 honorable mentions that will be named in each category.
When you hear your name called, please come up to the stage to receive your award from our presenters and take a group photo. Now please remember, we will not reveal the name of the Silver Knight in any category until the end of the program. So any nominee who does not receive an honorable mention could be our Silver Knight.
To present your awards, let's welcome back from the Children's Trust, Natalie Zaya, and from FPL, Baldwin English. The honorable mention recipients in English and Literature are in Broward County, from Western High School, Catherine Kapp. From Cypress Bay High School, Amanda Udayan. And from Charles W. Flanagan High School, Bryce Rose.
In Miami-Dade County, from Christopher Columbus High School, Justin Aguiar. From South Dade Senior High, Gabriela Bravo. And from School for Advanced Studies, Kendall Campus, Gabriela Hernandez. Congratulations.
The honorable mention recipients in general scholarship are in Broward County from North Broward Preparatory School, Lena Kalanji. From Calvary Christian Academy, Jorge Hernandez. And from Chaminade Madonna College Preparatory School, Mark Liger.
In Miami-Dade County, from Booker T. Washington Senior High, Mia Hanfield. From Miami Northwestern Senior High School, Coriana White. And from Biotech at Richmond Heights High School, Melissa Danis. Congratulations.
Okay, I'm going to go off script just for a quick minute. Students, do you hear your parents screaming up there? They are very excited, very excited. Now for a category that's very near and dear to my heart. The honorable mention recipients in journalism are, in Broward County, from South Broward High School, Ethan Lacuti. From American Heritage, Nicole Gorbadoff. And from West Broward High School, Sophia Sutter.
In Miami-Dade County, from Hialeah Garden Senior High School, Amelia Navarro. From Miami Art Studio 6 through 12 at Zelda Glazer, Gabriela Gonzalez. And from Robert Morgan Educational Center, Amaya Brown. Congratulations.
I fully expect to see these students in our newsroom one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
The honorable mention recipients in mathematics are, in Broward County, from North Broward Preparatory School, Leah Todeno. From American Heritage, Satvik Selvan. And from Miramar High School, Ubayashik Shorash.
In Miami-Dade County, from Gulliver Preparatory, John Ryan Shepard. From Coral Reef Senior High School, Rohan Joshi. And from Mass Academy, Roberto Agostini. Congratulations.
The honorable mention recipients in music and dance are, in Broward County, from Coral Glades High School, Kiana Kushchayan. From American Heritage, Nora Al-Zara Hakim. And from Western High School, Taylor Grist.
In Miami-Dade County, from Terra Environmental Research Institute, Ethan Tew. From Florida Christian School, Miranda de la Noval. And from Ransom Everglades High School, Levi Gans. Congratulations, honorable mentions. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for all of our honorable mentions so far. And thank you, Natalia and Baldwin. Let's give them a round of applause.
How is everyone enjoying tonight's presentation of the 64th Annual Silver Knight Awards so far? Let's take a quick moment to wave and greet those joining us tonight during our live stream on the Miami Herald's homepage and YouTube channels. Many of you couldn't be here in person, but we're so happy you could join us from home.
We hope you can all feel the energy and excitement that we do from the audience. At this time, we'd like to recognize the Orange Bowl Committee, our community sponsor of this year's Silver Knight Awards. The Orange Bowl joins the Silver Knight Awards for the first time and proves their commitment to the community, the youth, and scholarship is at the forefront of their mission. Although he could not be here tonight, Frank Gonzalez, President and Chair for the Orange Bowl Committee, wanted to share the following message with you all tonight.
Good evening. I'm Frank Gonzalez, President and Chair of the Orange Bowl Committee, a proud sponsor of the Miami Herald Silver Knight Awards. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your outstanding achievements throughout your high school careers. Your feats would be tremendous in any given year, but are even more remarkable given the challenges you have overcome these past several years. Since 1935, Orange Bowl has maintained an active presence in the South Florida community, with more than $33 million invested in our Orange Bowl Cares efforts over the past 15 years. For many of you being honored tonight, it is possible that Orange Bowl has contributed to your success. Your athletic career may have started in the Orange Bowl Youth Football Alliance, or you may have competed in the OBYFA Cheer Championship. Maybe you took part in the Orange Bowl Leadership Academy while you were in middle school. Perhaps you submitted a winning entry to the Orange Bowl Creative Art Contest, or have spent time playing on the track or field at one of our 6 Orange Bowl Legacy Park projects. You might have competed in the Orange Bowl high school football or basketball showcases that go on every year, or attended the Capital One Orange Bowl or Auto Nation Orange Bowl Basketball Classic through our Big Buddy programs. The bottom line is this: for the last 85 years, Orange Bowl has been promoting and serving the South Florida community through our pillars of Orange Bowl Cares, which are youth sports, education, community engagement, and legacy projects. And it's your support of our events, such as the Capital One Orange Bowl, that enables us to give back as much as we can to the South Florida community. Thank you, and congratulations once again to all of tonight's honorees.
Thank you, Frank Gonzalez and the Orange Bowl Committee. Lastly, we'd like to thank Florida International University, our science category sponsor of this year's Silver Knight Awards. FIU recognizes the efforts of our nominees and has been home to a number of Silver Knight winners, honorable mentions, and nominees alike, and is looking forward to being the future alma mater, and some of you being here tonight. Please join me in welcoming Elizabeth Behar, Interim Provost, Executive Vice President, and Chief Operating Officer for FIU.
Good evening. It is an absolute pleasure to be here representing FIU, our faculty, our staff, and our student body, and celebrating each of you and your achievements. The Silver Knight Awards is one of the most highly regarded award programs in the country. Every single one of you sitting here this evening has been recognized not only as an outstanding academic, but also for unselfishly applying your knowledge and talents to contribute significant service to your schools and our community. We are so very proud of you. FIU is deeply committed to this as well. As the solution-centered anchor research university in South Florida, we have been designated a University of Distinction in environmental resilience. Across the country and in our community, FIU is committed to developing new ways to preserve and advance our environment. At our engineering center, our 157-mile-per-hour hurricane simulator, known as the Wall of Wind, provides solutions that have immediate real-world implications for protecting communities like ours around the world. In the oceans, we are leading the world's largest shark survey, Global Finprint, to help develop policies that will protect these important predators and members of our ecological ecosystem. Our researchers at FIU are proof that through science, service, education, communication, and policy development, we can make impact. And your experiences and why you're here this evening are similar to those of our researchers. Tonight, together with your friends, families, and fellow community members, we get to honor your impact for all of your incredible accomplishments, an outstanding academic history, an impressive and impacting community service record. You are leaders and role models today, and we look forward to your continued leadership. When we at university level look at leadership and the ability to succeed, we look at capacity and capabilities, which include independent thinking, creative problem solving, leadership, the ability to get others involved, and perseverance in overcoming challenges. Each and every one of you has that, and do not ever let it go. As you move on in your academic and eventual professional careers, always keep that spirit of inquiry and action. Ask why, ask how, ask who, and then translate that to advocacy and action. Seize opportunities that come your way, stay focused, work together. Get up if you stumble, and let those missteps fuel your passion in a positive way. Congratulations to each and every one of you this evening. You are our future, and I personally cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you, FIU. All right, it's time. The final remaining categories for our honorable mentions presentation. Nominees, when you hear your name called, please join our guests at the center stage to receive your award and take a group photo. If your name is not called, that means you are still eligible for the Silver Knight. Elizabeth, if you could join us on center stage. All right, to hand out our awards.
The honorable mention recipients in science are, in Broward County, from American Heritage, Emmeline Matthew. From Archbishop McCarthy High School, Dennis Dale. And from Pembroke Pines Charter High School, Jana Bruner.
Miami-Dade County, from Coral Reef Senior High, Ari Wheeling. From Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart, Elizabeth Alwine. And from School for Advanced Studies, Homestead Campus, Alexis Hernandez. Congratulations.
The honorable mention recipients in social science are in Broward County, from Coral Glades High School, Elena Vasquez. From Hollywood Hills High School, Arthur Cordrington. And from North Broward Preparatory School, Maya Slatov.
In Miami-Dade County, from Coral Reef Senior High School, Shanda Singh Richardson. From Terra Environmental Research Institute, Gabriela Cordero. And from Miami Senior High School, Jose Caballero. Congratulations to our honorable mention.
The honorable mention recipients in speech are, in Broward County, from Everglades High School, Nikita Rula. From University School of Nova Southeastern University, Sinan Kassim. And from Fort Lauderdale High School, Bianca Sirigliano.
In Miami-Dade County, from Mass Academy, Aisha Kirkland. From Christopher Columbus High School, Marcelo Andreu. And from Belen Jesuit Prep School, Andres Ramos. Congratulations, speech category, honorable mentions.
The honorable mention recipients in vocational technical are, in Broward County, from American Heritage, Nicholas Randazzo. From St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Alexandria Calloway. And from North Broward Preparatory School, Farhad Ibrahim Zad.
In Miami-Dade County, from Miami Beach Senior High School, David Tamim. From Christopher Columbus High School, Javier Cunha. And from Miami Southridge Senior High School, Kendia Fountain. Congratulations.
All right, everyone, our final category. The honorable mention recipients in world languages are, in Broward County, from College Academy at Broward College, Rhea Wright. From Pinecrest School, Chelsea Thompson. And from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Sophia Castro.
In Miami-Dade County, from Miami Senior High School, Gabriel Ferrara. From School for Advanced Studies, Wolfson Campus, Michelle Murcia. And from Miami Northwestern Senior High School, Josue Calderon. Congratulations to all of the 2022 Honorable Mentions recipients in the Silver Knight Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for all of our honorable mentions. And thank you, Elizabeth Behar from Florida International University, and from the Miami Herald, Juliana Echeverria.
Congratulations again to all of our 90 honorable mentions. And a round of applause for all of this year's Silver Knights Award sponsors. We truly couldn't do it without your commitment to the program, to this community, and to these talented scholars.
Let's give a big round of applause for all of our nominees and guests tonight. Hey, let's hear you make some noise.
Let's also take a moment to recognize tonight's musical entertainment. We are being treated to sounds of the North Broward Preparatory School Band. These talented students are playing under the direction of Dean Eves, and they are awesome. Let's give it up for the band.
And now the moment my teleprompter stopped. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the 64th Annual Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald Silver Knight Awards presentation.
Tonight, we will award 2 Silver Knights per category as we celebrate this joint ceremony with both Broward County and Miami-Dade County nominees. All Silver Knights will receive the coveted Silver Knight statue and a $2,000 scholarship from the Herald Charities Foundation. Each Silver Knight will be draped with a special medallion that symbolizes their accomplishments and is traditionally worn at their high school commencement ceremonies. Also, every Silver Knight will receive 25,000 American Advantage miles good for 1 round trip in the continental U.S. courtesy of American Airlines. Thank you, Virginia Sanchez, Juan Carlos Liscano, and American Airlines. And please welcome back to the stage Juliana Echevarria. Let us now welcome back Bob McFarlane, General Manager for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, Monica Richardson, Executive Editor in McClatchy, Florida, Regional Editor for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, and welcome Alex Mena, Managing Editor for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, and Joan Crissos, Education and Health Editor for the Miami Herald.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and confess I've been saying Aquinas and it's Aquinas. I'm from Virginia, so my apologies.
Is there? Is there a lack of art education in schools? Our Broward Silver Knight in the art category believes so. So she created Heart to Heart, her Girl Scout Gold Award project, and implemented it at her school. Through an in-person and virtual classes via Heart to Art's Instagram and YouTube channels, high school students teach elementary students about art and its history, cultural and social issues, geography, and more. The program, in which children learn about a new artist every session, is also taught to students at the Boys and Girls Clubs and the YMCA. Our Silver Knight also won first place in the Genocide Awareness Writing and Artwork Contest and has been recognized for outstanding academic achievement in American History Honors, English Honors, and AP Spanish Language and Culture. Our Broward Silver Knight in Art for 2022 from American Heritage, Angelica Arias.
Our Silver Knight for Miami-Dade in Art proved instrumental in matching students with nonprofit organizations to build an all-important volunteer base. She joined Volunteering Miami, a student-run website that helps connect students with volunteer opportunities and is now its lead designer. She used her art and graphic design experience to help create the website, promote the program, and use social media to get the word out. The result? Volunteering Miami drew thousands of volunteers from Coral Reef, Palmetto, and Cutler Bay High Schools and New World School of the Arts. President of the National Art Honor Society and a Young Arts nominee, our Silver Knight helped establish an art gallery and created an art club at her school, and is now a published artist in Elysium magazine. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Art for 2022 from Coral Reef Senior High, Annabelle Figueroa. Now that's how you win an award.
That's right.
Go. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. You all laugh, but she will remember that and say, that was the best night of my life.
A debilitating knee injury in her freshman year made our Broward Silver Knight in athletics passionate about sports medicine. She started the Patriot Sports Medicine Club to support student athletes with physical therapy, exercises, taping and icing, and hydration during practices and games. Before the club, the school had one trainer. It now has an assistant and more than 50 students learning how to provide basic care to athletes. Our Silver Knight has placed every year in the Health Occupation Students of America's district competition in the sports medicine category. She is an accomplished weightlifter and founded the Female Athletes Club outside of school, which promotes equality within all sports. Our Broward Silver Knight in athletics for 2022 from American Heritage, Maya Muiz.
Our Silver Knight in athletics for Miami-Dade founded the Obulas Foundation in 2016 with support from his brother, family, and friends in memory of his grandmother. The nonprofit's mission is to connect with fixed-income seniors and, as the saying goes, it takes a village. So our Silver Knight organized, supervised, and completed all of the foundation's projects with students from Belen, Carrollton, Christopher Columbus, Coral Gables High, Doral Academy, Gulliver, Lourdes, Pace, and St. Brendan. Volunteers viewed as nietos, or grandchildren, deliver groceries or hot meals, bring flowers, do craft projects, and visit up to 125 seniors a month. During the pandemic, the group made over 1,000 deliveries and visits. Named to the second team all-county for varsity bowling and a member of his high school's varsity championship cross-country team, our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in athletics for 2022 from Beling Jesuit Preparatory, Carlos Morales.
During her grandmother's cancer treatment at a hospital in India, our Broward Silver Knight in business realized many people could not support their treatment and basic living expenses. So she launched Redone It by Daya, a nonprofit that recycles used denim from Florida and India to create fashionable bags. The denim is cut and stitched together by women in Mumbai, India, employing them while supporting cancer patients. Last summer, she partnered with the American Cancer Society's research, HERS campaign of Southeast Florida, and became its youngest ambassador, spreading the word about the importance of cancer research and women's role in science. Working with a team of 18 women ambassadors, they raised $165,480 for the Research HERS campaign. She also created the Teenpreneur Show, a 30-minute program that features entrepreneurs who share their successes and challenges. Our Broward Silver Knight in business for 2022 from North Broward Preparatory, Dia Coley.
Business for Miami-Dade and his chess partner co-founded Volunteering Miami, an online catalog of hundreds of volunteering opportunities that matches nonprofits with student volunteers. As managing partner, he recruited and trained 35 team members and connected more than 50 businesses and organizations with more than 400 students. He also forged relationships with council members at the Village of Pinecrest and established partnerships with 5 chambers of commerce across Miami-Dade County. I believe that the role of business should be to provide utility to others, our Silver Knight said on his application. I have learned that the foundation of good business is the synthesis of many talents into one common aim. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Business for 2022 from Palmetto Senior High, Alexander Kim.
During the pandemic, our Broward Silver Knight in digital and interactive media and his father had nearly zero communication with his grandparents who had dementia. They were hospitalized and could not operate the hospital phone. Visitors weren't allowed due to COVID. That inspired him to invent Speakeasy, a device that makes it easier for people with dementia to talk to loved ones. The prototype includes a phone, amplified speakers, a single button to call a set number. It also includes a feature where if a call me now text comes in, it automatically calls that number. He met with doctors and hospital staff and created a free website to teach people how to use it. Our Silver Knight and his family talked to his grandmother in a group call using Speakeasy on February 25th, telling her how much they loved her and what she meant to them. She died the next day in her sleep. Looking back, I now realize the impact of my device and the gift my family received, being able to stay connected with Nona during her final hours, he said. Our Broward Silver Knight in digital and interactive media for 2022 from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Justin Roof.
Yeah, that was a sad story. That was a sad After the onset of the pandemic, when in-person volunteering and visitors were halted at area hospitals, our Silver Knight in digital and interactive media for Miami-Dade put her Storytime Smiles project into action at Nicholas Children's Hospital. She produced more than 100 video recordings where she and others read aloud children's books to the patients at Nicholas, broadcast over the hospital's TV channel. A Girl Scout Gold Award winner, our Silver Knight's Storytime Smile is part of her school's Intro to Computers class, in which students learn to record, edit, and stitch the videos together. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in digital and interactive media for 2022 from Our Lady of Lourdes Academy, Sophia Tapanes. Sophia Sophia couldn't be with us tonight, as it happens to be the graduation ceremony for Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. Tonight we were joined by the coordinator of the Lourdes Academy for the Silver Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alina Muir.
After a trip to New Orleans with fellow Girl Scouts, where she helped feed homeless men, women, and children, a Silver Knight in drama for Broward returned determined to address food insecurity in her own community. She created the Daily Pantry to provide food for those in need in a safe space. She oversaw all operations, including building the pantry, collecting food, coordinating pickups and drop-offs, and updating the project's Facebook page. She partnered with the Fort Lauderdale Exchange Club, the St. David Women's Club, and the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Fort Lauderdale, which plans to continue the pantry after she goes to college. Our Silver Knight served as president and vice president of her school's drama club, and her fellow club members were instrumental in launching the pantry. She was recognized for playwriting and duet acting at the Florida District and Florida State competitions. Our Broward Silver Knight in drama for 2022 from South Plantation High, Daily Eisman.
Our Silver Knight in drama from Miami-Dade believes the arts can uplift and give people a voice. So in 2019, he began teaching music, theater, and dance. At the Eye Opener Ministries youth group in Opa-locka, he taught performing arts as an outlet for self-expression. At one point during the pandemic, he partnered with his drama teacher to teach choreography over Zoom and Instagram to more than 500 people, with a focus on staying physically active and connecting with others. For this effort, the International Thespian Honor Society member became a featured artist in the Adrienne Arts Center's Arched at Home, the Art of Making series. A Miami-Dade Silver Knight in drama for 2022 from Dr. Michael Kropp Senior High, Joshua Reeves.
Let's now welcome Orlando Comas, Vice President of Advertising for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, Denise Martinez, Manager, Strategic Business Growth for the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald, Jacqueline Charles, Caribbean and Haiti Correspondent for the Miami Herald, and Dave Wilson, Senior Editor, Politics and State Government for the Miami Herald.
Good evening. Our Broward English and Literature Silver Knight created the Foster Friends Club at her school to mentor foster children in Broward with a focus on helping them boost their reading and other academic skills that they can pursue in their education. Literacy is the ultimate equalizer, she said on her Silver Knight application. She was motivated to start the club after learning that during the pandemic, many foster parents have stopped taking their children in and that social worker visits had transitioned to Zoom meetings. Foster Friends has 190 members who tutor students on their reading and organized drives for school supplies, including pajamas and personal hygiene products. She also served as president of campus ministry and co-vice president of a school National English Society chapter. She's also vice president of Florida Girls Giving Back, a nonprofit that supports disadvantaged women and girls. Our Broward Silver Knight in English Literature for 2022 from St. Thomas Aquinas, Carolyn Nolan.
English and Literature for Miami-Dade is dedicated to educating people about issues facing the trans community. Through their work with the Yes Institute, they launched a monthly newsletter, Trans Talk, aimed at making trans issues more accessible with an emphasis on activism. They have also been part of the Legacy Couples Project at the Institute, in which pioneers of the LGBTQ+ communities share their stories. And this Breakthrough Miami Council president is the lead writer for op-ed pieces at New Voters, a nonprofit that works to boost teen voter registrations. Our Miami-Dade Night in English and Literature for 2022, from Gulliver Preparatory, Bella Neptune Peterson.
Our Broward General Scholarship Silver Knight, who won prematurely, began donating plush animals every year around her birthday to newborns and their parents in the neonatal intensive care unit, often using her allowance to pay for the toys. She said that when she visited the NICU, and when she got older, she found a clinical setting devoid of hope. She did this through Devoted to Babies, which she has since expanded to run community drives to provide books and pajamas to foster care children and children in chronic care facilities. Her aims to give each children their book and their own pair of pajamas. Susan has been a member of the Titan Speech and Debate team since 2018, serving as captain of the congressional debate for the past 2 years and vice president of the current team. She is a National Honor Society member and vice president of the school's chemistry club. Our Broward Silver Knight in General Scholarship for 2022 from Nova High School, Susan Rosano.
Our Silver Knight in General Scholarship from Miami-Dade founded Faith Over Fear, a service program that raised $15,000 through donations and t-shirt sales to benefit vulnerable communities in Nicaragua where his parents were born. The proceeds of the t-shirt sales provide food for a family of 5 in Nicaragua for a month. The brothers donated the funds to the American Nicaraguan Foundation, which assisted Nicaraguans impacted by the pandemic, political turmoil, and back-to-back hurricanes. His family also partnered with La Casita, nearly 100 care packages to Miami families filled with learning materials for children, casseroles, and cleaning supplies. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in General Scholarship for 2022 from Christopher Columbus High, Hans Bendixen.
Our Broward Silver Knight in Journalism co-founded the blog Bloom, Empowering the Military Team. In 2020, her best friend, Matthew O., who she met in high school, but now lives thousands of miles away in South Korea. Bloom supports and connects teams from military families like hers and Matthew's. Both of their fathers are in the U.S. Army. Together with military teams all over the world, they share experiences, helping each other cope with moving regularly, leaving behind friends and other challenges. As editor-in-chief and outreach coordinator, our Silver Knight edits the articles, manages social media, and oversees the editorial board. She earned an excellent rating in Sports News Spreads category at the Florida Scholastic Press Association District 7 competition and was honored as the best in the podcast category. Our Broward Silver Knight in Journalism for 2022 from Cooper High, City High, Elena Ashburn.
Silver Knight in Journalism for Miami-Dade was inspired to help others by her experience with health issues, including 20 surgical procedures to reconstruct her joints, which were damaged as a result of being born prematurely. Through her Hearts for Healing project, she and her team provided care packages with toys, handmade cards, and toiletries to more than 300 children and their families affected by chronic illness and pain and prolonged hospitalization. Our Silver Knight is the primary contributor to Heart for Healing's blog, and she has put together a picture book which includes representations of children with disabilities to be published this year. She is also a filmmaker documenting students interviewing Holocaust survivors. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Journalism for 2022 from Miami Beach Senior High, Sophia Green.
Our Broward Silver Knight for Mathematics started a STEM course enrollment equity project because his research found substantial racial and gender disparities among Broward County public school students. Analyzing 8 years of racial and gender enrollment, data of 31,000 students in Broward's 31 public high schools, his research found the average elective STEM class was 73% male and only 27% female. His research also found that STEM classes tended to be disproportionately white and Asian. He also identified policy solutions to make STEM participation more inclusive. To conduct the research, he coded a custom Python app and used data analysis skills he acquired during 2 semesters of computer science through the University of Florida's dual enrollment program and summer machine learning program. On his Silver Knight application, he said, a goal of his project was to help identify and encourage underrepresented groups to enroll in STEM courses and clubs. Our Broward Silver Knight in mathematics for 2022 from Cooper City High School, Dylan Bober.
Our Silver Knight in mathematics from Miami-Dade has taught children to play soccer at the Miami Lakes Soccer Summer Camp for nearly 5 years. As coach and coordinator, he teaches kids ages 6 to 12 how to play the game and imparts life lessons such as discipline, teamwork, and a moral code. At Mater Academy, the AP Scholar earned top scores on the Math SAT and AP Calculus AB exams. As one of the math club leaders, he tutors students for AP Calculus AB and BC, among the highest math levels in high school. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight for Mathematics for 2022 from Mater Academy, Adonis Serrano.
Hopefully he's watching us
So
live.
Adonis is probably off tutoring somewhere. We'll make sure he gets his Silver Knight.
All right. Using her experience as a dance teacher, our Broward Silver Knight in music and dance founded Kids Can Dance, a series of free, all-inclusive dance classes designed to help improve motor functions and social skills in children with special needs. To prepare, she became a certified RhythmWorks integrative dance instructor. This taught her how to design a dance class to boost motor functions and emotional development skills for special needs children. She also volunteered with the City of Plantation Parks and Recreation's all-inclusive dance class and conducted research on child development. And she reached out to the Jeffco Children's Ability Center in Sunrise, where she is working toward teaching classes. Our Broward Silver Knight in music and dance for 2022 from University School of Nova Southeastern University, Ryan Huffman.
Legally blind since birth, our Silver Knight in music and dance from Miami-Dade turned to music. He found his passion for the violin when he signed up for his elementary school's orchestra program. Realizing the orchestra supply closet didn't have rosin, a necessity for string instruments to produce their sound, he began advocating for arts education. He founded Music at the Gardens, a concert series to raise funds for Palmetto Middle School's orchestra. In high school, he merged that group with Pinecrest Sprouts Springs, which became Pinecrest City Music Project. Today, Pinecrest City reaches more than 500 elementary, middle, and high school students weekly through its orchestra and residency programs. It was the first student-run organization to be awarded a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. Our Silver Knight also earned a Diller Tikkun Alum Award, a $36,000 scholarship granted to 15 young Jewish changemakers from across the world. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Music and Dance for 2022 from Palmetto Senior High, Daniel Solomon.
Let us now welcome Natalie Piner, Vice President of Strategic Business Partner for News for McClatchy, John Devine, Executive Sports Editor for the Miami Herald, Joan Crissos, Education and Health Editor for the Miami Herald, and Howard Cohen, Breaking News Real-Time Reporter for the Miami Herald.
Hello. Our Broward Silver Knight in Science saw how a language barrier can prevent Haitians from accessing critical health information. With his mother's help, he created Connaissance Riches Project, a website in Haitian Creole that provides valuable information on health issues. He began the project to help people manage their weight during the pandemic. As he educated people about the importance of nutrition and exercise, he received positive feedback. So he plans to include lessons on low-fat cooking and low-sugar food options. Our Silver Knight took dual enrollment science courses at the University of Florida and was a volunteer research member at the University of Miami's Urology Department. He also volunteers at St. La Haitian Community Center in North Miami and the North Miami Therapy Center. Our Broward Silver Knight in Science for 2022 from MacArthur High, Lael Thomas.
In the 7th grade, after reading an article in the Miami Herald, our Silver Knight in Science from Miami-Dade learned coral reefs were being threatened by radioactive isotopes leaking into Biscayne Bay from cooling canals at Turkey Point Nuclear Power Plant. The news sparked her passion for STEM and set off on a mission to find a solution. Over 5 years, she engineered a cooling system that can significantly decrease high temperatures and lower salinity levels while preserving water lost to evaporation. Her scientific models earned her first place grand prize and best in fair at the Florida State Science and Engineering Fair, where she was in 8th grade, and third place grand prize in the International Science and Engineering Fair in high school. In 2020, she was named first Miami-Dade STEM ambassador, or STEAM ambassador, and opened the Miami-Dade STEAM Expo. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Science for 2022, from Mast Academy, Zoe Diedrich.
our Broward Silver Knight in social science says she will never forget Valentine's Day 2018, the day of the mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, just a few miles from her home. That tragic event prompted her to get involved with March for Our Lives, the group founded by Stoneman Douglas students to demand new gun laws. She founded 2 chapters, the Weston chapter, which focuses on gun violence prevention, and a chapter at her school focusing on youth power and community engagement. She led a group that traveled to Tallahassee to advocate for a peace plan for a safer Florida. She's also part of the group that lobbies elected officials to support gun violence prevention reform. Our Broward Silver Knight in social science for 2022 from Cypress Bay High, Gary Abanada.
Our Silver Knight in social science from Miami-Dade co-founded Foster the Grove, an environmental conservation project that organizes cleanups, plants mangroves, and advocates for environmental policy changes. Her project has grown to involve 2 schools and many partners, including Miami Waterkeeper, Send It for the Sea, See Me Clean, Biscayne Bay Foundation, and Watershed Action Lab, among others. Through Foster the Grove, she and her co-founder started a mangrove nursery, planting about half of their mangroves on an island in front of the Shake a Leg Marina in Coconut Grove. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in social science for 2022 from St. Brendan High, Ivana Rebecca Stacy Kaye.
Broward Silver Knight in speech helped develop The Tree, an online platform where individuals can sharpen their debate and critical thinking skills by virtually debating each other on given topics in the news. Particularly useful in this current era, our Silver Knight has been using his love for speech to improve students' lives even before the pandemic. He founded Veritage, Inc., a student-led nonprofit whose goal is to create a website where students can scroll through TED Talks, learn about scholarships, and attend virtual leadership seminars to stay informed. He once struggled with stuttering and other speech impediments. Now he's an accomplished debater who has competed in over a dozen local, regional, and national competitions. I had a debate coach that told me to take the weakness of my fluency disorder and use my ethic as motivation to overcome it, he said on his Silver Knight application. He was able to develop strategies to succeed. Now he wants to help others soar. Our Broward Silver Knight in speech for 2022 from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High, Matthew Versamy.
Inspired by her own experience struggling to find support in middle and high school, our Silver Knight in speech for Miami-Dade created Our Story, Our Word. Okay, she knows who won. Her goal was to empower female students of marginalized groups to help them find their voice and realize their potential through mentorship, sisterhood, and community service. Throughout her project, this national speech and debate competitor trained mentees and wrote a guide that focused on public speaking, social and emotional awareness, and leadership. Among the issues discussed, imposter syndrome, planning and achieving goals, and the importance of sisterhood and empowerment. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in speech for 2022 from Miami Beach High, Ashley Adarica.
Our Broward Vocational Technical Silver Knight has been dedicated to feeding the community for years. As a longtime volunteer with Feeding South Florida, he founded the Youth Ambassador Program to recruit young people to the nonprofit. He's organized food drives at his school and volunteered for 24 hours straight during the group's sortathon. He is co-founder and president of his school's No Kid Hungry Club, which runs multiple food drives a year. The club won the top award among high schools for Feeding South Florida's Thanksgiving Food Frenzy food drive. For his work, he has been named Bake Sale Hero and Bake Sale Rock Star by the national organization. Our Broward Silver Knight in Vocational Technical for 2022 from University School of Nova Southeastern University, Tyler Zager.
Our Silver Knight in Vocational Technical for Miami-Dade has dedicated countless hours to her nonprofit, Comic for Cancer, which provides comic books, toys, and goodie bags to children battling childhood cancer. She sent the goodie bags to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg and donated holiday toys to Nicholas Children's Hospital. She started the organization after developing a friendship with a physician's associate she was shadowing and learned the woman's son was battling leukemia. As it turns out, our Silver Knight, who wants to be a surgeon, and her friend's son both love Batman. This common bond led her to found Comic for Cancer. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in Vocational Technical for 2022 from School for Advanced Studies, Homestead Campus, Emma Duarte.
Broward World Languages Silver Knights project, Sarah's Specs, collects used eyeglasses and cases to donate to people around the world. She began after finding 13 pairs of old eyeglasses in her bedroom and learned that 1.3 billion people globally cannot afford eyeglasses. During her first drive, she collected more than 250 pair of glasses and over 75 cases. She donated them to the Lions Club to be refurbished before they are sent on international optic missions. She's now expanding the project through the Kiwanis and Key Clubs in Broward County. She's also president of the Spanish Honor Society and the Key Club at her school, where she increased membership by more than 70%. Through the Spanish Honor Society, she and her team's tutoring sessions have boosted fellow students' success in Spanish. And she taught herself to read Hebrew, so much that she was invited to be a teacher's assistant at her Temple school to help elementary school students learn how to read Hebrew. Our Broward Silver Knight in World Languages for 2022 from Coral Glades High School is Sarah Gerstenfeld.
Our Silver Knight in World Languages for Miami-Dade founded Golden Smiles in honor of his late grandmother who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Through Golden Smiles, he visits residents of Sweet Life Elderly Daycare every Tuesday and leads, in Spanish, music recognition competitions, poetry recitations, mandala coloring, trivia tournaments, and bingo. Our Silver Knight is president of the Sociedad Honoraria Hispanica, the Spanish Honor Society, through which he has coordinated Spanish tutoring services for students. As a member of the school's CCNN Live network, he produced broadcasts that captured the Patria y Vida movement in Miami and produced a documentary, Sabores de España, which captured Spain's culinary scene and which won a Suncoast Emmy. Our Miami-Dade Silver Knight in World Languages for 2022 from Christopher Columbus High, Juan Pablo Garcia Casals.
Congratulations to all 661 nominees tonight and to our 2022 Silver Knights. Please return to the stage for one last bow, your moment to take it all in, and a final group picture. Look at the crowd that has supported you through your service and will continue to support and applaud you as you continue in your endeavors after high school.
So we have laughed, we have cried, we had a few falls, we had a few wardrobe mishaps, but we had a good night. Congratulations to these inspirational leaders, our 2022 Miami Herald, El Nuevo Herald Silver Knights. Thank you all for being here, and we look forward to another year of celebrating these academics, leaders, and service-driven future leaders. Have a great night, and congratulations, everyone. Let's give it up for our award winners.